Many of us have been affected by trauma, resulting in experiences that can be hard to manage. In fact, traumatic experience, despite being incredibly common, can undermine our trust in others and is often experienced as very isolating. Identity-based connections can be extremely important to stress, resilience, and even growth following trauma. Trauma-based identity change can also shape people's politics. A new book by Orla Muldoon integrates psychology, politics, and medicine to offer a new understanding of the causes and consequences of traumatic experiences. The social psychological approach to trauma highlights how social and cultural forces are central to the experience of adversity. Whilst we cannot predict when trauma might befall us individually, traumatic experiences are patterned. They're not random. Who experiences trauma is linked to power and privilege, disempowerment and disadvantage. It connects the personal and the political. And because trauma is patterned, it can reinforce existing group boundaries. Victims of gender or race-based violence share experiences as women or black people. Trauma can also create new groups of people: refugees, victims, widows, the disabled. Because we're part of many groups and have many identities, context is really important to how we act and feel about our trauma. In one context, we can fight for change. In a different one, we can feel defeated. In one context, we can show symptoms of post-traumatic stress, and in another, show post-traumatic growth. On the other hand, for groups affected by trauma, connecting can be politically empowering. In polarized contexts, where there's a history of trauma, identity-based us and them thinking can lead to cycles of violence. There are both positive and negative personal and political outcomes of trauma. Identities can support both personal recovery and political change. When we change I to we, illness can become wellness. Resilience and growth follows from a shared sense that we can overcome. Muldoon's new book will interest people affected by trauma and their support network, as well as students, researchers, practitioners, and policymakers in social psychology, health and clinical psychology, and political science.